Okay. This is number 2 on the handout, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to graph this line first. So I'm going to first graph it just like I would a regular line. So I look at my y-intercept, it's a positive 1, so I'm going to go up to positive 1, I'm going to make a dot. And then I'm going to use my slope of positive 2 over 1 to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, and I'm just going to connect that line. That's the line that's defined by this entire function, but I don't want that entire function. I just want the restriction from 1 to infinity. So if I choose a different color, I go from positive 1, right here, positive 1 to infinity. So that's the piece using restricted domain that I want, and all I need to do now is get rid of my red line. So now I want to graph my second line. So my second line is this x over 2 minus 3. First off, it might be easier if you saw it as 1/2 x minus 3. So I'm going to go down 3, make a point, and then I'm going to go up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2, and I can also go down 1 and left 2. And the reason I want to go down and left is this domain restriction is from negative infinity to positive 1. So when I connect my line like this, that's my line, but I want to stop this at positive 1, so it's an open circle. It's kind of a crappy open circle, but it's an open circle, and it's going to go to negative infinity forever, and then all I want to do now is just get rid of my red line. Now we're going to move on to evaluating the values for x into the respective function, but I have to make a decision on what function they go into. So when I look at this first one, I have an x value of negative 2. When I look at the two domains, negative 2 is in this second function, so I'm going to call that function b. And I'm just going to say that I'm going to substitute that into function b. For f of 6, positive 6 is in this first function. It's in this interval, I should say. The domain from 1 to infinity carries the value of 6 inside of it, so that's going to be function a. And then f of 1 is in both of those intervals, but it is only included in the first interval, so I'm going to evaluate f of 1 in the a function. So take a minute, press pause, evaluate those on your own, come back and check your answers against mine. Okay, and here are my values. I got f of 2 equals negative 4, f of 6 equals 13, and f of 1 equals 3. And I know the f of 1 equals 3 is correct because it's right there on the graph. That's all there is to it. Hope this helps.